time of the Gianna Volpe Report, brought to you in part by Maximus Health and Fitness in Riverhead, Village Overhead Door in Southold, Montauk Beverage, Victor Giannini, author of Counselor, Michael Evans, author of The Real Matrix, International Executive Protection, and Waters Crest Winery. Good morning, Gianna.
Bruce, how are you?
I am well. I'm all right. No complaints.
Intersection of our sponsors, we had Steve Hall came out to Waters Crest last night.
Did he?
Yeah, so Wednesday night we have live music from 7 to 10.
Right.
Last night ended up being Larrin and Derek Gerard, Robbins, Sidor, and Joe Allegue all played, and it was a packed house. It was so much fun. I'm loving Wednesday nights there.
Really?
Yeah, everybody was there. Even Abra Morawiecz, our very...
Abra Morawiecz. You know, because we haven't seen her in a while.
I know. Well, she's been out of she was out of commission for a hot second there because she had a boo-boo on her finger, like a pretty bad one. I think she hit her finger with a sledgehammer or something.
Was this done in a fit of anger?
No, in a fit of farming.
Oh, because sometimes Abra, you never know. The ones who come off being really, really nice, sweet people, wouldn't hurt anybody or anything. They're the ones. They're trigger temper.
That you don't mess with.
No.
Well, you know what it is I'll bet you anything that she could be, but it would take a lot to get her there, I would imagine.
I don't know.
And yeah, I wouldn't mess with her.
Well, listen, any woman who can wield a sledgehammer.
Exactly.
On the other hand, if you wield a sledgehammer and you hurt yourself.
Right, but you know what? She's
screwing up.
Well, she works like an animal. She works and works and works. It's kind of like a traveling salesman in a car accident. It's exposure to the road. The more you expose yourself to the road, the more probability that you're gonna hurt. You're gonna
it's also the more you accomplish something without an incident, a negative incident, the more the odds are that you're going to have a negative incident.
Yes, exactly. It's just time. It was her time. Honestly.
To
get a
whack her finger with a sledgehammer.
Yes. I went by there and I saw the baby guinea hens and the baby quail. Mm-hmm. I remember taking my niece over there when she came out here.
Yeah.
I love biophilia. Oh, I learned a thing about beach glass hunting because I know you care.
Oh, that's right up there.
So anyone who's looking for beach glass, stop it. Oh. I got an app this week to track the tides because I was curious, when am I finding more beach glass versus other times? So I went 40 minutes after high tide, and I found a lot of big pieces, but maybe I found about 10 pieces.
Right.
Then I went about 30 minutes before high tide, and I found so much beach glass and light blue too that I was like, this is the time to go, because the water pushes all the sea glass, like all the beach glass, in a nice, neat little line, and you can just like walk down and just score big.
Now let me ask you this though, beach glass.
Yes.
Isn't that another way of saying stuff that people have left at the beach? Like a Schlitz bottle from 1940 or something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking here because
sort of, kind of, but also you also got to think about, and I didn't know this until a few years ago, about how we dispose of some of our trash by just putting it on a barge, sending it out into the ocean, and just dumping in the ocean. Mm-hmm. Like, I had no idea we did that. That's horrible.
I had no idea. Anyway, this is like...
technically, yeah, I mean, it could have been done, quote-unquote, responsibly within the letter of the law.
Well...
I don't know how legal that is, but...
I don't know.
Ocean dumping.
Not
your area of expertise.
No, it's not my area of expertise. I'm not sure what my area of expertise is anymore, but...
Radio.
I used to think it was radio.
What made you think it wasn't?
Because I just
have confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
You're awesome. I watched half of I Am Not Your Guru, which is it's a documentary about Tony Robbins and like how he got to where he is. And he's this, what do you call that?
What do I call what?
When somebody,
He's
a motivational speaker. Yeah.
Motivational speaker, yeah.
And so he was having one of these quote unquote date with destiny.
Yeah.
It was his 74th one. And he had 2,500 people at 5,000 people a chair. That comes out to about $12.5 million for one. $12.5 million times 74. And that's
so what are you
just
telling
one
me,
of
Gianna?
his-
That we're in a long line of work? We knew that.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know,
Like, I hope that he gives back.
I'm sure that he does. Well, I'm sure he's, I'm sure it's like, it's, he's probably not a selfish person. But speaking of Tony Robbins, this has nothing to do with Tony Robbins, motivational speaker.
I'm sure he's not. I mean, he's in the line of work of helping people.
Who was an entertainer. Right?
Right.
And I'm thinking, guys that you wouldn't expect. You ever watch Law and Order?
Yes.
You ever see the ones where Jerry Orbach is playing the part of Lieutenant Lenny Briscoe?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know it that much.
Well,
I had a bartending job where it would start right at the end of a Law and Order. Like, I would be able to watch a Law and Order episode, and then the last commercial break before they solve the case,
right,
I would have to leave and go bartend. And so I just always imagined the endings of these Law and Order.
I thought they were great. I think I've seen every single one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I saw. What did I see? I saw.
Yeah.
Kung Fury on Netflix.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's about a half hour. If you have Netflix and you like bad 80s action, this is a 30-minute. It's a 30-minute feature film. They threw the most ridiculous stuff that you can imagine.
You want to see bad 80s television? Mr. T.
Oh, I'm Bertie the Fool. I like Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he's eating the Mr. T cereal.
That was funny, actually.
And he's like,
Pee-wee's Big Adventure was great.
Yes. It's one of my favorite movies.
And if you had children, Pee-wee's Playhouse was great.
I loved he was my idol, Paul Reubens. Well, Pee-wee.
Pee-wee Paul Reubens is again doing stuff with the Pee-wee Herman character. I'm really pleased about that.
I know, me too.
I mean, I know he had the arrest and all that jazz. Let it go already.
Well, the whole thing is they made him out to seem like he was such a sex criminal,
a pervert.
But he was at a theater for that.
He was in a porn theater, is what he was doing. He was watching a porn movie. This is before the days of the internet.
He's very yeah.
Now these guys are probably doing it in the solitude of their basements, and
exactly.
It's like, you coming up to bed? I'll be there in a minute.
That's awful. That's I don't even know what to say. I have no comment. But I will.
Let me assure Gianna.
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen with you.
I had a friend, Michael Jackson is the king of pop, but he was
that, yes.
also incredibly questionable in his
judgment.
Yes, and I remember my best friend growing up would have defended him to the ends of the earth. She loves Michael Jackson, and I feel like that would be me with Pee-wee Herman. I feel like I'd be unduly biased.
Oh, Pee-wee.
He's a loner, Bruce, a rebel.
Pee-wee.
That's from the movie.
Oh.
That's what he says. He goes, I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel.
Oh.
Because that's what some con picks him up on the side of the road.
I wouldn't listen. I don't want to go through the whole plot of this Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but
it's such a good movie.
I never saw it.
I can't wait for the second one.
It should be out in theaters,
Finding Dory, by the way, excellent movie.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen Finding Nemo?
I haven't seen.
All right, well, you got to find Nemo.
No, I did see one of them a few years ago. I don't remember which one it was.
So it's Finding Nemo.
Oh.
Because Finding Dory's still in theaters.
Ended up being in a fish tank.
I wanted to see the new Ghostbusters, but somebody told me.
No, I was told that was awful.
They said that it's They just wanted to put girls in Ghostbusters.
I want to see that one about the sausage movie. That looks like it's a
Sausage Party is going to be amazing. Have you seen the previews
I've
for
seen the
it?
previews for that. It's a hoot.
It's all right. Number one, it is not a kids movie.
No. Do not bring the kids.
Do not bring your kids to see this movie.
On the other hand,
it's going to be so funny. It's the life of food.
Yeah, well,
The life of supermarket.
And the other one I want to see is the Bad Moms movie because
what's that?
Oh, it's about moms, and it's like the protagonist, the heroine in this movie. She wants to run for PTA president. Her platform is, we're going to do less.
Oh my gosh.
You know, and I'm thinking because, my wife was at one time a PTA co-president, so I know what they do
everything.
They do everything. So when this got my attention, when it was like, moms who don't want to do all the mom things, like, we'll do less as the PTA.
That is amazing. It's like moms on strike.
Sort of.
But you know what? That's good for them. Good for them. The PTA is amazing. But what was it? Allie Wong? I saw the stand-up chick, and she was talking about, she was talking against the women's rights movement and saying how, like, women sort of screwed themselves. She goes, our job used to be no job. And then all these women are
Not
like,
anymore.
we can do it. We can do anything. And it's like, shut up. You're giving away all the secrets.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, we should have held on for another 100 years and just been like, well, we're too stupid to do anything. So I guess we'll just have to sit and watch Ellen all day.
Yeah, I mean, that would be
our job used to be no job. And she's like, a lot of because she's a stand-up comic, so there's a lot of female, like independent females. And she says, they'll scoff at a stay-at-home mom walking down the street and say, she should get a job, blah, blah, blah. And she's not wasting her life. She's retired. She won.
It's not even that. It's like being a stay-at-home mom is it's not an easy job.
No, it's not an easy job at all.
And speaking of that, I have Gianna's mama's jar, the mason jar, sitting in the car.
You clean the jar out?
I got to remember to bring it up. Oh, yeah.
So that I'll bring it down.
Well, this way it goes back down to New Jersey and it comes back filled.
That's right, because that's how that works.
Every so often, Gianna's mama,
she yes.
Need to check up on your cooking skills.
Yes. I actually, it's funny you said that.
It's a very scientific. It's a very scientific and objective evaluation
of an Italian woman.
Of her cooking skills.
Yeah.
We already know that she looked good in the bathing suit holding you on the beach.
She's like, notice, no bikini.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Which, by the way, I just ate my sauce. I had a jar of sauce as well.
And you ate it?
I took it out of the freezer, and I made it. I wanted to impress someone else. I was like, look, my mom makes this delicious sauce.
So all you did was boil pasta and nuke the sauce.
Stop it. You're so right.
I know the drill.
Rest in peace, Jerry Tuttle, by the way. Builder of Claudio's Clam Bar and Wharf.
Krabby Jerry's.
Yes, and Krabby Jerry's. Rest in peace, Krabby Jerry. That's very sad.
Yeah, it was. We'll hit the break. We'll come back and figure out what we're doing for the next half hour.
I think we should be talking to Larry Liso.
The short boy. It's going to be sarcastic, but I won't.
Don't.
Pardon me.
We'll be back in a jiff.
Maybe.
Maximus Health and Fitness of Riverhead is 25,000 square feet of everything you need to create a new you. Maximus Health and Fitness, 130 East Main Street, has state-of-the-art exercise equipment, free weights, professional personal trainers, and private workout areas. They're next to the Suffolk Theater in the heart of historic downtown Riverhead. Use their child facilities, tanning stations, a hair salon, and smoothie bar with your membership at Maximus. Your membership also includes a full calendar of fitness classes like cross-training, weight training, training, boot camp, Zumba, spin, yoga, Pilates, and a lot more. Start a new, healthier lifestyle that you can stick with all year long. Join Maximus Health and Fitness, 130 East Main Street in Riverhead. Call 369-6293. 369-6293. Check their website at maximusriverhead.com or come on in to Maximus Fitness today. Maximus Health and Fitness, being healthy and getting in shape has never been easier.
An overhead door serves a purpose, and it should be as beautiful as the rest of your home or building. For more than 30 years, Village Overhead Doors has been creating and installing beautiful garage doors for contractors and homeowners on the North and South Forks. They also install automatic garage door openers that open with the click of a remote, so there's no getting out of the car in bad weather. For a wide range of styles, from lifetime steel doors to custom-made wood doors, and for all your garage door needs, please call 765-4963 today and find out how your garage door can be a beautiful focal point of your home or building's exterior. Village Overhead Doors of Southold, 765-4963. Make the call and let them add beauty and value to your home or business.
Nothing goes with a day at the beach, playing sports, working in the yard, or just relaxing like a nice cold iced tea, and Montauk BeverageWorks iced teas will quench that thirst on the hottest summer day. Whether it's iced citrus black tea, red berry hibiscus, white tea with peach, or half and half with lemonade, or their lemonade, Montauk BeverageWorks iced teas and lemonade refresh you better than a glass of water down your back on a hot summer day. Montauk Beverage iced teas and lemonade are all natural iced teas made with premium teas. Their sweetened teas use only cane sugar, and there are no artificial flavors or preservatives in their iced teas and lemonade. So get some Montauk BeverageWorks iced teas and lemonades. Let them get a chill in your refrigerator, and then when you're looking for something refreshing and good, open one up and enjoy it. Montauk Beverage iced teas and lemonades are available at all 4 Blue Duck Bakery Cafe locations and at finer stores throughout the East End.